In this week's edition of Hardison Cochran Doing Good, we're taking a closer look at the group called Musican Corps. It's similar to the community service-oriented agency AmeriCorps, but the focus is on music. North Carolina Program Director Nick DiColandrea joins me to talk about the organization. So first, can you explain how Musican Corps got started?
Sure. Musican Corps was started in California in 2009, and 2 years ago, AmeriCorps in North Carolina granted the organization an opportunity to start programming here in the state. And last October, we hired myself, came in here in Raleigh, and also then hired 9 Musican Corps artists to publicly serve nonprofits and organizations throughout the state.
So how do you do that? What exactly does a Musican Corps do?
Right, so our philosophy is to reach, teach, and heal through music. And our members actively go out in the community, work with nonprofits to help lift up their missions, and at the same time, surround themselves with people that have interest in music, but also community service. And so, for example, we have a member serving the Tammy Lynn Center for Developmental Disabilities, and she uses just basic accordions day to day, working with students there in a classroom setting.
Very nice.
And thanks to our lead collaborator at UNC School of the Arts in Winston-Salem, we have 4 members out there doing a wide range of things together in community service events too. So it might be combining the whole community of Winston-Salem in a drum circle, working with at-risk youth in an after-school program.
So who is in the Musican Corps?
Oh, that's a loaded question. Lots of different types of musicians, and they are amazing young people. They all are just young people, some of them out of college, some of them in between, going between undergrad and graduate school. A lot of folks that have been practicing musicians professionally for a long time. But they saw this opportunity arise to really take their talents and benefit the community. And so you name an instrument, I'm pretty sure they play them.
Okay,
So.
you have a fundraising event coming up?
We do. On June 28th, starting at Motorco, we'll have a fundraising event for Musican Corps in which we take all of our members and also other bands from North Carolina in volunteer service. And so we're going to work with 3 nonprofits in the community, in the Triangle, because Winston-Salem's a little far to coordinate all that, and just celebrate service and music together. And it was going to be a great event. We encourage everybody to come out, check out our webpage, musicancorps.org. They can come out and volunteer. We need tons of folks to come out and volunteer and actually make this event happen. And we look forward to just celebrating the community and music in the Triangle.
How can someone be a part of Musican Corps?
Well, if they want to be Musican Corps artists, we're actually taking applications right now for next year's folks, starting in September. But applications are live on our website. And so if anybody has a passion or has played musical instruments and has a dedication to entrepreneurship in the social world, apply. And I'll look at your application, and hopefully you fit us and one of our partners for next year. And if not, we always need volunteers. We want to prove to AmeriCorps and the Commission that musicians can be catalysts for change and help create volunteers through the state.
And what kind of things do the volunteers do?
They do lots of things. They can do drum circles in passing out drums and helping kids play to a beat. They can work with, let's say, at-risk youth in one of our beat labs that have been set up in the state. Or they can just come in and work with folks that are maybe disadvantaged and haven't really actually played an instrument before or even seen one. And if they have musical talent, be able to show them hands-on how you actually play a saxophone.
Wow, well, that is awesome. Thank you for the great work you do.
Thank you, ma'am.
And by the way, if you are interested in featuring your good work, contact William Campbell at WSC@lawyernc.com.